Being a teen involves trying new things without the responsibilities of being an adult. However, when you're a teen parent, all of your carefree days are over. But what does it feel like to be forced into becoming a parent?
That moment really came when I was 16 years old and pregnant. And then it was like, my life, what just happened? So yeah, that's for sure a moment.
When I found out I was pregnant, that was when it hit me, because I have to graduate school, have to get a job, have to take care of her and all the other stuff. I have to be a parent, I'm taking care of another child, so it's like I have to grow up.
When you're no longer thinking about yourself as a little kid, that's really, for me, the time that you're technically a teenager, because you're not quite an adult, but you're not a kid any longer because you're having to be in that role.
According to a teen pregnancy study conducted in the year 2010, there were 614,000 teens who gave birth, all of them being between the ages of 15 and 19. Natasha Kemaraj is a teen mom who still managed to finish high school after becoming pregnant at 16.
I wasn't sure if I was ready for a baby, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep the baby or not, but the baby's father, they didn't believe in abortion, so I kept the baby.
Since her child was born, her daily life has changed dramatically.
I don't have a social life. I really don't. I see on social network all my friends are out, they're having a good time, and I'm just home, taking care of a baby. But I'm okay with it because I know I'm doing the right thing. I'm doing something good for my child. So I'd rather be home with my child than any other person.
Sarita Martin was a teen mom at the age of 16, but that didn't stop her from chasing her dreams. She graduated from Temple University, later pursuing a career in journalism while raising her 2 children.
I was 16 years old when I found out I was pregnant, and I was 17 years old when I had her. It felt like the world stopped. It felt like extreme disappointment within myself. I did not have any desire to have a kid. I was like, no, I've seen, my elders in my family go through this. I don't want to struggle like that. Like, I want to be able to enjoy my life and party and like go on spring break and do all that kind of fun stuff. But I fell in love. And so, I definitely made some immature decisions as a teenager, and teenagers do that sometimes. That's the fun part, but the dangerous part of being a teen. But it was very scary for me. When I first saw the results come up on a test, I tried to run out the house. Like, I made a break for the door. I didn't even try to open the door. I was just going to run through it, I guess. I don't know what I thought. I just wanted to get away from the reality that my life had just changed. But after I got over that initial reaction, it was like something in my mind just activated. And at that point, it was fight or flight. And so for me, it was fight. It was time to fight for my dreams in a way that I had never thought I would have to before.
Unlike Natasha and Sarita, some teen mothers are ashamed of the unfortunate situations that they are put in.
I think that teenagers need as much support as they can, and I think sometimes if they're in that situation, they don't necessarily want to tell anybody about it. It can be difficult because it sometimes can be like a pride thing and not want to tell your business.
Philadelphia has a number of programs that are accessible to teen moms who are looking for guidance and a place to share their stories. However, Sarita uses her personal success story to educate and inspire teens who are in similar situations to hers.
I've been working with teens since I was a teen. So I see some teenagers that are working their behinds off and that are going above and beyond to attain their dreams. And I see teens that are struggling to overcome unbelievable circumstances. And one thing that is that runs consistent through all of them is every single one of them, whether they realize it or not, they have hope. It's just about who's going to be there to cultivate that hope, to mold their talents and their skills. And so to the adults who could do that, I would say to them, step up.
Even though in America, more than 50% of teen mothers never graduate from high school, Natasha and Sarita's stories prove that it's still possible to become successful and happy while being a teen mom.
Before I didn't have a child, I couldn't look at someone and be like, oh, that's mine. I created that.
I love my children. I love my life. I'm happy, I'm whole, I'm healed from a lot of traumatic things in my life, and I don't think everybody can say that. So for me, I wouldn't take anything back. Not at all.
Regardless of your situation, remember your goals are still attainable through support and determination.
I'm still going to school, so as long as I'm going to school, taking care of my daughter, and I'm with the baby's father who's actually taking care of the child, I'm happy. As long as I have my family, I'm happy. If you have too much stress on you, just take a break. Even if you need help, ask for help. Even if you don't want help, ask for help. Because someone's always going to be there for you at the end of the day.
We need to really prepare our teenagers because, you know, when you're 18 and they always say, okay, you're 18 now, you're out in the world. Well, you're out in the world from the time you're born, but teenagers need the most support so they really feel like they know which path to take them, you know, which path, and they need those people to help support them to make those good decisions.
Don't let your circumstances define you. Don't let your circumstances become a mental cage. Whatever it is that you want to do, wherever it is that you're trying to go in life, go for it. Don't wait. You know, don't just wish, don't just hope, don't just dream. Get up and do it.